Hey everybody, this is Angela. Welcome to my channel. Welcome back to my channel. And I hope everybody is having a really good Sunday. So, we're going to read who was Mother Teresa. And it's just a few chapters after this. So let's see how we do. Chapter 6, Into the Slums. Ever since her vows, Mother Teresa had worn the black and white habit, the working clothes of a nun. But that wouldn't do in the city streets. She wanted to be one of the people, not stand apart from them. So she chose to wear a sari, the traditional dress of Indian women. The sari is made from one piece of cloth that is wrapped and draped over the body. Sorry, sorry about that. Sari can be plain or decorated with patterns and embroidery. Mother Teresa chose a simple white sari with blue stripes because Calcutta associate blue with Mary, the mother of Jesus. On August 17, 1948, Mother Teresa, out of the Loretta convent, walked out of Loretta Convent and into the slums of Moja. She called leaving St. Mary's School the most difficult thing she has ever done, and even harder sacrifice for me than leaving my family. She had hardly any money on her only 3 rupees, about 2.5 cents. She had only a bit of medical training at the convent. She always knew she had a bed in which to sleep, food to eat, and a place to work. Now she didn't know where she would sleep or what she would eat or how she would work. She found a place to sleep by knocking on the door of the Little Sisters of the Poor. This was a Roman Catholic organization that helped the elderly. Mother Teresa asked to use one of the empty beds. She also got a little bit of money from a local priest. As for work, she didn't even know where to begin, so she started with what she knew, teaching under a tree not far from the convent walls. Mother Teresa grabbed a stick. By drawing in the dirt, she began teaching a couple of children the Bengali alphabet. Each week, more children gathered. By the end of the first month, more than 20 of them came each day. Word soon spread, and the families in the slums were delighted. They didn't have much money, however, they helped out in they could, whatever way they could. One person donated a chair on which Mother Teresa could sit. Others brought slates and chalk, a table, and a few more chairs. Mother Teresa didn't have a building, but she had a school. Mother Teresa began passing out bars of soap as a reward for attending classes and learning lessons. Staying clean was an important way for children in the slums to keep from getting sick. By the middle of January, Mother Teresa had 46 children in her little school. She rented 2 rooms with the money she had left from the parish priest. Mother Teresa quickly became known in the neighborhood, but she wanted to be even more a part of it. Her room at the Little Sisters of the Poor was not in Mocha. She wanted to be closer to the people she worked with every day. With Father Van Espen's help, Mother Teresa asked a local man named Alfred Gomez if she could rent a spare room in his family home. Gomez let her stay for free. He even offered to decorate the room, but Mother Teresa wanted only a bed and a table at which to write. A year went by. The Archbishop gave Mother Teresa permission to continue her mission. One day in March 1949, one of Mother Teresa's former students at St. Mary's knocked on her bedroom door. She wanted to help serve the poor too. Then another came, and another and another. The young woman had been inspired by Mother Teresa's work in Mohaj. By the end of 1949, there were 10 such graduates at St. Mary's. Alfred Gomez had to build a new room and a bathroom to fit them all into the house. Mother Teresa applied to Rome to form a new order of nuns called the Missionary of Charity. Her request was approved in 1950. Chapter 7. The Poorest of the Poor. Mother Teresa's Missionary of Charities took the usual vows of poverty, chastity, and obedience, but they added another vow to serve the poorest of the poor. Each day they got up at 4:30 and said prayers, had breakfast, then they went into the slums of Calcutta. In the slums, housings were overcrowded and falling apart. There was little fresh air. Basic service such as clean water, electricity, and garbage pickup didn't exist. Diseases spread quickly in these conditions. One day in 1952, Mother Teresa saw a woman lying in the street. Rats had eaten away parts of her flesh. Her wounds were crawling with maggots. No one stopped to help her, so Mother Teresa herself, a small person, picked up the dying woman and took her to the hospital. The hospital refused to help. The woman's life could not be saved, a nurse said. Neither the woman nor Mother Teresa had any money to pay the hospital. Mother Teresa wouldn't take no for an answer. The nurse gave in. Mother Teresa knew the woman would not survive, but she knew that the woman didn't deserve to die in the streets like an animal. Caring for the dying was a supreme act of love for Mother Teresa. Mother Teresa knew from walking the streets of Mohaj that there were many people just like that woman. The population of cities was growing at such a fast pace. There was not enough room for everyone. People who used to do farm work moved to the city looking for work. They had no family or friends there. Mother Teresa felt that all these poorest of the poor deserved her help. So she went to the city officials to ask for a place to establish a home for the dying. Again, Mother Teresa wouldn't take no for an answer. They gave her an abandoned building behind a large Hindu temple. Come on. Sorry about that. Mother Teresa and the Missionary of Charity scrubbed the floors and cleaned the walls and brought in beds in just 1 week. The home for the dying opened. It was called Namaro Hydra, which means the place of the pure heart. The Namaro Hydra building had once been used by travelers visiting the temple. This caused controversy. Hindus feared Mother Teresa would try to convert her dying patients to Christianity, but Mother Teresa made sure that each patient received the holy rituals that they desire. That included water from the Ganges River, considered holy, on the lips for Hindus and read it from the Quran. And from the Quran, sacred scriptures for Muslims. When her Hindus neighbors saw this, they welcomed the home for the dying. In fact, many offered their help. Mother Teresa provided love and care for not only people at the end of their lives, but for those at the beginning as well. Sometimes babies of the poor were left abandoned in police stations or at hospitals or on street corners. The missionary of charity took them in. Mother Teresa spread the word that all children would receive care. In 1995, she opened a home for orphans and abandoned babies. At the time, leprosy was a serious and widespread skin disease in India. Leprosy was caused by an infection which spread quickly in the poor living conditions in the slum. It was well disfiguring. People could lose fingers, toes, and features on their faces. It also caused terrible nerve damage and muscle weakness. Lepers were treated as outcasts. No one healthy wanted to go near them. Mother Teresa opened a clinic for lepers in Calcutta and brought a van to act as a mobile treatment center. As an as an act as a mobile treatment center. Then she helped build a village for lepers. Now they had a place where they could learn to live on their own. It was called Shante Nagro, which means city of peace. I'm sorry that some of these words are hard for me to pronounce. And that's the end of chapter 7. So let's see. Trying to see where. Okay. So I hope everybody enjoyed that, and I might upload another video in just a little bit to finish it out. So, and try to have better, have better lighting and everything. So I hope everybody has been having a good Sunday, and I hope your weekend is doing good. So I got my miraculous medal right here. So I will say this about Mother Teresa. She is one of my heroes. To go out and to be away from her family and friends, to be able to do that. I mean, everybody of every background, religion, race, and what have you loved and respected Mother Teresa. And, I've heard people say, I didn't agree with her faith, but what she did was remarkable and outstanding. But she's not, well, she's still Mother Teresa, but she is a saint now. So I think I could be wrong. You can make a comment in the right, make a comment in the comments below. But I think they finally made her a saint. I know I think there has to be like 3 miracles and before they can officially make someone a saint. So I think she is one. If not, she should be. So if anyone deserves to sainthood, it's Mother Teresa. So I hope everybody, the rest of your Sunday is really good. Um, don't forget to vote on Tuesday if you hadn't already. And from what I understand from what Fox News has said, it could be a long night, especially in places like Georgia. So, um, personally, I hope I don't get in trouble for saying this. Personally, I kind of hope, uh, stop, Ellie. I hope Jack Kemp, whoever's running, the Republican that's running, I hope he wins because I don't know. Nothing against Stacey Abrams, but she just seems a little bitter about the last time. And so, I mean, that's my opinion and everything. So I hope no one will get mad about that. But that's just my personal opinion about that. So if not, then maybe Stacey can come back in a couple years and try again. Or maybe she can run for Senate. Something like that. But, and from everything I see, a lot of people in Georgia do not like her. Both Republicans, Democrats, and independents. They're saying they just don't like her. So I guess they got their reason. So everyone have a good Sunday. Don't forget to vote on Tuesday, November 8th. And please hit like and subscribe to my channel. Please um uh write in the comments if you got a comment. Please keep it clean and decent because your comment will be deleted. So hit the notification bell so you'll know when I come out with a new video, and see you in the next one.